Hello and welcome. This is Lindsay for Cha 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 Yoga. So the movement action that I kind of want to work on today is simultaneous arms and legs. So we're actually just going to get the brain moving first. So you can sit down and roll onto the back. Move a little. So let's actually start with our warm up as a movement. So you can take your seat however you want to get there. We're just going to roll onto the back like so. And we're going to begin doing this motion. So it's like a bicycle with the legs and the hands follow opposite arm, opposite leg. So just get the body warmed up, breathing, and reverse. And switch again. And switch back. Good. Okay, come to butterfly, hands behind head. Good, and then roll onto the right side. We're gonna open and close the book. So rolling onto one side, you can clasp the hands. And then inhale, open, take the gaze to the left. Exhale, close. And close. And close. And last inhale and open and hold. Just let gravity draw that left arm down. Rolling all the way on to the back. Coming through center, rolling right over to that left side. 3, and then hold. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hold. Good. Really opening that heart area, chest. And then rolling all the way out to the back. Okay, so we work the left and right side bodies simultaneously. Now we're going to cross the center line, great for building synapses in the brain. So we're going to lift up and bring the right knee, right elbow to the left knee, looking left, and then switch. Switch. Good. We're not looking for an extensive aerobic activity here. It's really just making that connection. Tap, 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 and tap, and tap, 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 and tap. Come all the way down. Plant the hands on the mat, fingertips towards heels. We're going to roll up. Take 3 continuous motion bridges. So up and down, just waking up that spine. Tuck the tail up and down. Last one. And then down. Good. And then we're going to take the legs up the wall. So we did our bicycle before here with the bent knee. We're going to take the bicycle to the ceiling. So we're going to take it here. And then if you want to add the hands up here, go ahead. Just like so. And then reverse. A little bit more glute and hamstring stretching going on here. Pressing out the heel and the ball of the foot. Go forward again. And then reverse again. Good. Okay, drop that right foot, bend the knee, come to a figure 4 with the left leg bend, arms out, legs go right, gaze goes left. Hold. So stay here for a moment. Turn this on. And hold there for a moment. And then slowly come back to center, just rock it left and right. Just massaging the low back on the mat, and then take the legs to the left. Gaze goes right. And back to center, windshield wipering those knees. Come to neutral, heel toe the feet together, cross the right ankle over the left, and then send the legs to the left. Gaze goes right. Breathing. Slowly inhale towards center. Again, taking that rocking motion left and right, just massaging the low back and the ground. And then legs go right, gaze goes left, heel toe that left foot out towards the edge of the mat. And when you're ready, come back to center. Right foot at the edge of the mat, left foot at the edge of the mat. Windshield wiper the knees. And then come to neutral, heel toe the feet up to the sky. And then we're just going to reach the right hand toward the left toes. And then the left hand to the right toes. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bend the knees, extend the left leg, draw the right knee into the chest, give it a nice squeeze, a nice hug. And then just like when we're in our plank, I want you to just rock that leg left and right, opening up the hip. You can hold a hamstring if that's supportive to you. Good, and then draw the knee in toward the shoulder and draw the ankle toward the belly button. Being aware of the torque of the knee, still protecting the knee. And release the leg long. Rock it left and right, left and right. Draw the left knee into the chest for a nice squeeze. And release, and then rock it left and right, placing the hands wherever feels most supportive to you. And then draw the knee toward the shoulder and pull the ankle toward the belly button. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Send the leg long. Rock it left and right, left and right, left and right. Come to stillness and then bounce out the knees at the same time, simultaneously, and then every other. Good. Come to stillness, flex the heels and take the heels off the ground, squeezing the quads, stretching the calves. Send the arms up high above the head, tuck the chin, roll up like your cat spine. Leave the feet flex and see if you can reach the toes. Use the strength of the abdominals. Roll, 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 roll. Tap. Good. And roll all the way back. Inhale, arms up. Last time here. Tuck the chin. Roll, 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 roll. And tap. Beautiful. And let's come to our favorite position, fire log. Go ahead and place the front shin at the front of the mat, right leg, excuse me, and then bring that left leg up. So remember, we went this way, we kind of need to do the same thing with the cradle, and then set it across. Hips might be a little nice and warmed up now. Goal is to get that left hip down onto the mat, sinking equally in, and then letting the knees fall. Hips open. Invite you just to close your eyes. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Release the shoulders if they're hunched up toward the ears, elongating, creating space in this area. And resting. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and lift that leg up. Switch, so left leg comes to the bottom. You want to, let's actually, wait one second, let's windshield wiper those knees just to realign. Go back. Okay, when you feel realigned, come on up. Send that left leg down, right leg up. Again, cradle it, set it down. Sending right hip down. So as the hips feel even, and the knees can come down. Opening the hips, closing the eyes, or finding a soft gaze. Really taking some softness in those shoulders, sinking lower and lower and lower. Breathing. Surrendering into the posture. This can be pretty intense, and that's okay. Ready? Release the leg, and then windshield wiper. Onto the forearms. Once more, windshield wiper. Good. We're just going to bring the legs together, roll over onto hands and knees into tabletop. Begin to take circles. Make sure the shoulders are above the ankle or the wrists and the knees are below the hips. We'll just take some big old circles here. Like in gymnastics class, warm up the joints and reverse. Coming to neutral or center or central stillness, and then push into your cat. Inhale, cow, collarbone. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. And neutral. We're going to extend that right leg long, left arm out like you're shaking someone's hand. Tuck the chin, knee to elbow, and extend. Come on down, switch. Left, extend, knee to elbow, extend, switch. This time we're going to reach around and grab the leg, so you can just bring the foot up, knee bent, or knee toward glute. You find your knee coming out, draw it back in, so straight back, and then handshake. Flip the palm, rotate it around, grab foot, push foot into hand, look up. Nice stretch. Release, extend. You can push yourself back to the floating into the child's pose and then come through. One cat, one cow. And switch. So left heel toward left glute, right handshake. Extend around foot to hand, push foot into hand to extend, open. Release, extend, challenge. Come back, child's. Come up, plant, cat and cow, one of each. And release. Knees wide, toes together, heels towards hips. Extend, hands up. Send the hands to the low back. Breathe. Two more. Last one. Let the hands rise. Table. Send right foot through hands. Send the hips forward. Look up. Come back, straighten the leg, knee to nose. Come back to neutral, not with the hips pushed all the way forward. Ease up a little. Planting left hand or take fist, right arm up, twist. Stay. Bring it down and then around like the handshake, bend the back knee. So you can send the hips a little more forward now. Reach. Grab the foot. If it's available to you, it's the first one. Second of the day, release back down, knee to nose. Tabletop, cat and cow, so adjust the hand as needed. And neutral, left foot between hands. Hips come forward. Fist on the right hand, twist to the left. Come on down, knee to nose. Inhale through, hips almost all the way, ease up. Left hand comes out like a handshake, bend back knee, reach, 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 reach. Grab foot, look over shoulder. Good, release, straighten front leg, knee to nose, and back to table and extended child's. Hands walk to the right, left shoulder down. Inhale through center, hands left, right shoulder down. And walk back through center. Rise up, let's take, thread the needle. So inhale, left arm up, tuck it under, left cheek on the mat. Options for extension of the right arm and right leg. Tap that foot, push into the top of the left foot. Maybe the leg floats. Draw the right knee in, right hand in, take your bind if that's available to you, and rest. Plant the right hand, inhale, and exhale. Let's actually come to one down dog here. Push, walk your dog. And come to stillness, shake your tail a little bit, and come on down. Right arm up, thread the needle, right cheek on the mat, extend left fingertips, left arm, press into the top of that right foot, extend left leg, hold, maybe float, draw it in, and then take the bind. Breathe. Release that left hand, press up, and tuck the toes down, dog. We're going to flow here, so take your time and come down through chaturanga, up dog, cobra. Step the right foot through to meet the hands, rotate right into side angle. Reverse your warrior two, cartwheel the hands down, take it on the other side. So float the foot if you want, come on through, up dog, cobra, down dog, exhale, step left foot through. Rotate feet into warrior 2 feet, side angle, reverse warrior, cartwheel hands down, outside, float that left foot as you come through your flow. Inhale up, down. Exhale down. Step the feet to the outsides of the hands, coming into your squat. Elbows press. Good. If you want to, you can plant the hands and jump the feet into chaturanga. Optional. Plant the hands, jump. Otherwise, come through your flow by stepping the feet back one at a time. Now, step hop and jump your feet to meet the hands, feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, tuck the tail, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, send a mountain, exhale, swan dive. Separate the feet, grab the elbows, nod the head, yes, shake it, no. And release the hands, come to gorilla, palms under bottoms of feet.
Again, shaking head yes and no. And relax. Release the hands. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Prayer. Excuse me. I'm going to take prayer chair. So bring the feet close together, bend through the knees, twist to the right, and hook the elbow. Maybe you fly and come back. Forward fold. Roll now, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, baby back. Prayer, chair, twist left, hook elbow, fly. Prayer, plant the hands. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, mountain. Let's take triangle. Stepping the left foot back, short stance here. Heel to arch alignment, sitting into that back hip, extending right arm out. Right arm down, left arm up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, let's take revolved triangle. So take your triangle and then come to a flat back on the inhale. Continue the revolvement to the right, twist, and come back. Inhale, rise. Take your reverse one more time. Side body stretch. And come back to neutral. And rotate the feet to a wide-legged forward fold, arms out. Bring them down. You can grab the ankles and pull. And then roll up one vertebrae at a time, coming to the other side. Left, sitting into the hip. And triangle. Rise, reverse on the inhale. And triangle once more. Flat back, airplane arms revolve, triangle. Inhale. Triangle, reverse one more time for that side body stretch. And come back, rotate the feet forward. You can grab the elbows back here or roll the shoulders up, clasp the hands, lean forward, take your forward fold. Chest opener. And rise up. Okay, shake it out. Let's go ahead and jump the feet together or step the feet together and take eagle. So let's go ahead and just rock forward and back on his feet a little bit. Planting all the weight into the left foot. Go ahead and raise that right knee to the chest. Bend the left, cross over and tuck. Realign the knees. So since right leg's on top, right arm goes underneath. Inhale, cross the arms. You could grab the shoulders here. The forearms lift, forearms away from face. For 3, 2, on 1, or a little longer. Release. And exhale. Shake it out, other side. And the right foot, send the left leg up, cross, hook. Readjust the knees, find your gaze. Left arm under right, again, grab shoulders or cross forearms, lift elbows, send forearms away from forehead. Hold. One eye on either side of the wrists or the forearms for balance. Last breath. Release, inhale. Exhale, swan dive all the way down and come to gorilla. Just hold here to reopen and reassess what's going on with the lower back. Good. Release the hands and simply step the right foot over the left to cross the ankles. Bow forward and then cross the left over the right to switch. Again, bowing forward. And release. Tuck and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. And exhale. Get some water, shake it out. We're going to begin the dancing portion of class today. Okay. Okay.
the cha-cha-cha, I'm gonna show you cross. I'll show you in place first. So the left foot's gonna come forward, left, right, and step together, step. Right, left, step together, step, and left, right, step, 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 right, left, step, 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 left, right, step, 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 and right, left, step, step, step. So the first thing we can do is travel. So those step, step, steps, we can make them a little bigger. So we could do front, back, step, 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 and back, front, step, 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 and front, back, step, 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 and back, front, step, step, step. The other thing we can do is go side to side. So that would look like this. Front, back, this way, step together, step, and back, front, step together, step, and a front, back, step together, step, and a back, front, step together, step, last one, front, back, step together, step, and a back, front, step together, step. Beautiful. Okay, so let's add some music and I will cue you. Okay. Here we go. Front, back, step, together, step. Cha, cha, cha. Back. Cha, cha, cha. Cha, cha, cha. Make it travel a little bit. Travel, travel, travel. Travel more. Ba, ba. Good. Close position, front. Cha, cha, cha. Squeeze the ab. Ba, ba, ba. Over position. Okay, we're gonna take it side to side. Here we go. And a step, the other step. Step, step, step. Use the oblique. Good. Arms open. Step, step, step. Great.
Cha-cha-cha. Close position. Make it fun. Pause. Okay, so I want to let you get a drink of water. So we've really been focusing on the abdominals here. What I'd like you to consider is if you had I have a smiley face, I have a playing card, but when we're doing this crossing action, if you can squeeze the inner thighs, you had a card there, and you didn't want to let it drop. You can cross the knees, but the squeeze of the inner thighs is going to give you better posture, including it will ignite the abdominals as well. So grab your water. We'll continue, and we're pretty close to the next song. We'll stay here for a minute. Focus on the inner thigh. 7, 8, and 5. 5, cha, cha, cha. Squeeze. 5, 5, 5, and boom. Cha, cha, cha. Notice the difference in your posture. Standing up a little taller. Inner thigh, cha, cha, and boom. Cha, 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 and 5. Cha, cha, cha. Close position, strengthen the arm. Take it forward and back and front. Tuck the other tuck, back. Open position. Awesome. Cha, cha, cha. That's some good music today. Tiro puente. Cha, cha, cha. Okay. Ba, ba. Good. Moving on. Woo. 1 second. Cha, cha, cha. Cha, cha. Ba, ba, ba. In place, here we go. Hold, hold, hold. Cha, cha, cha. Side to side, here we go after this. Here, step the other step.
Squeeze the inner thighs on the side to side. Almost done. 2 more. Last one. Pause. Step, tap. Right. Cross body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Up and over the head. Keep going. Good. Up and over the head. And then up and over the head and hold. Bend through the right knee. Push out through the lengthwise. And the other side. Good. Come to neutral. Bring the feet hip width distance apart. We're just going to inhale, rotate that way up. Left arm. Up and over. If it feels better to just rotate at the elbow, go ahead. Feel what's good for the shoulder here. Good. And then just roll that right shoulder out and the left shoulder out. And right and left. Good. Right elbow and full arm forward. Just bringing the heart rate down. Good. Again, go back to elbow a few times. Good. And then shoulder forward roll. Forward roll. Good. Okay, shake it out. We're going to do figure 4 here to really stretch the outsides of those legs. Great work on those inner thighs. You know, that can be a lot. Press that left foot into the ground. Cross that right knee. Figure 4. And rise. Chest. Point it out to the side and then stretch the opposite over. And release. Press into the right foot. Left foot comes up. Come into your figure 4. Deep stretch, good. Knee to nose, extend out, then left. Let's come right away into, let's separate the feet. Let's come into tempo. Go ahead and press the hands down, arms facing forward, palms facing forward, right shoulder, and then look over left. Right shoulder comes forward, look over left. Inhale, left shoulder. Down, look over the right. Again, nice twist here. Pushing out of that tailbone, getting a nice twist in the back. Good. Okay, now come to neutral, switch the hands, and then tuck the chin, roll, and come down. Good. And then hang, grab the elbows. Nod the head, yes, shake it, no. Nod the head, yes, shake it, no. And just hang in stillness. And then go ahead and bring the feet together at the top of your mat. So coming here, and then coming onto the balls of the feet into a squat. Good. And then forward fold. And then inhale up into a squat in releve. And last time. Now. And then take a seat. And let the legs pop up right away into boat. Straighten them if you can. Point the toes, elongate the legs. You can let go, great. And then rotate the legs out, knees come together, crisscross for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, come to butterfly. So forward fold over. Good. Come back up. We're going to take a twist here. Twisting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes out. Go ahead and cross the right leg over. Give it a hug. And then the right arm comes up. Over the right shoulder. Twist low back. Now twist here. Release. Out. Left leg comes up. Twist. Hug. Twist. Release. Roll on down. Extend the arms above the head, clasp the fingers, full body stretch. Let's take a banana asana on the right, so cross the right ankle over the left, grab the right wrist with the left hand. And switch. Cross the left ankle over the right. And switch. And release, rocking legs left and right. Right. Go ahead and draw the right knee into the chest. Let's take a half happy baby. So just like the beginning of class, knee to shoulder, and then lift the foot. You can grab the foot, the ankle, calf, and then pressing left, hip into ground, and tailbone into ground, shoulders into the mat. Release. Come through your tree pose and then cross the leg over the body for a twist. And release. Send it long, other side, left knee to left shoulder, half happy baby on the left. And release into the tree. And then send it across the body. And release. Come back to neutral. We're going to take eagle legs. So cross right over left. And then right arm under left for eagle arms. Catch your spine, knee to elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, release just the arms and let the legs roll to the left for a really nice deep twist. Face goes right. And inhale back through center. You can take the legs to the right for a counter twist here. And release. Switch. Left over right. Left arm under right. Count your 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release only the arms. Legs go to the right. Face goes left.
And inhale through center, legs go left, gaze goes right. And inhale, release the legs. You can just take them circles like egg beaters in one direction, the other. Just realign the spine, sending the legs long. Stretch your body in any other ways that it needs. And for Shavasana today, you can stay laying down unless you need to grab some pillows. If you have a bolster or a big pillow, I would actually like you to elevate the legs. So it's a lot of things you can do after a lot of foot action, a lot of dancing, and one is elevate the feet and the shins and the calves here. So we're going to do so in Shavasana. So lift the lower half of the legs and place a pillow underneath them, coming into a really soft, gentle relaxation, feeling nice and supportive with the props, tucking the tail under to support that low back. And then you can place the hands on belly or out of your sides. And welcome to your final resting pose, corpse pose, Shavasana. And begin to wiggle with fingers and toes, squeezing the fists and the palms, rolling out the wrists and ankles. Just invite you to touch that left knee with the right hand and the right knee with the left hand, just crossing the center line. Some more. Rolling over onto one side, off of any props, and pausing. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Knowing this is a position or a posture too, you can always come back to. Rejuvenation and comfort. Up into a seated position. Crossing the legs maybe the opposite way that is comfortable. Just rocking back and forth. So let's just go ahead and come to stillness and rock. Head left to right, rolling the chin through the chest and center line. A few times until you get out any last stoppages, kinks in the neck. Just wave the body left and right, left and right. Shaking out the wrist, just kind of flicking the fingers. Rolling the shoulders forward and back. And then inhale, give yourself a great big hug on the exhale. One more. Beautiful. Rub the palms together. Let's bring them to the third eye today to receive insight, intuition, any healing in this area. And bow forward, say namaste. Inhale up. Namaste, meaning the light inside of me sees, honors, celebrates, and rejoices in the light inside of you. Beautiful, beautiful work today. Thank you so much for being in class. I look forward to seeing you in the next classes. Until next time. Great job.